You? Oh, way to just a fluff, right? Hey, knock it off. Hey, damn it, Galen, get manned up. Hey, hold on. We're all on the same team here. He's a pervert. Lie. Take the needy, help him up. Are you veil this class? What are you doing? Dumb it when it's down. What else are you lying to us about? I'm gonna go upstairs. No, you're not. We're not going anywhere. No, you're not. Just go to your M. Take control. Vote on. Taste the world. The movie begins at the Breyer residence where Kyle and Tori are trying once again to have a child. All of a sudden, they hear a loud noise and the power in the house goes out. Why is that? 10 years later, Tori goes into Brandon's room looking for him, but he is not there. She whistles and Brandon whistles back, and she excitedly says she will find him and walks into the barn. You took you long enough to find me? No, the rules in the barn, right? Come on, all those boards and nails, don't want you breaking your neck. Do you breakfast? With some waffles? Yeah, you're making waffle, I'm making waffle. Ooh, wasps and bees. Both members of the same insect family, both with 2 pairs of wings, both with stingers. Can anyone tell me any differences between them? Mr. Breyer? Wasps are more aggressive, more dangerous. One species, the Polysticosifer, is what's called a brood parasite. They've lost the ability to make nests, so they use brute force to make other wasp species raise their young. They make them feed their baby stings like beetle larvae and maggots. Merle, why are you always talking about maggots? Must be one. To worry. Smart guys end up killing the planet. That night, after making sure Brandon is asleep, Tori paints while listening to music. A little later, a strange voice and a red light start coming from behind a locked door in the barn. At the same time, the radio frequency becomes distorted, and Brandon starts shaking violently in his bed. The shaking suddenly stops and he opens his eyes, which are now glowing red. He jumps out of the window. Hearing the noise, Tori steps outside to check what happened. She goes into the barn calling his name and finds him trying to open the locked door. After calming him down, he seems confused and asks why he is there and what is going on. Tori tells him he was sleepwalking and everything is fine. After she sings to help him sleep again, Kyle asks what happened, but she says he just walked downstairs in his sleep. Alright, you can go get the lawn, because I gotta get to the seed store. Happy birthday to you, birthday. From me and your Aunt Merrily. No guns. You're 12 years old. I know. Exactly, you are still a child. Give it to me. Up now. Listen to your father. I told you. You sure you want it? Brandon, do you be cold? You're gonna need your warm jacket, okay? Hey. When Kyle goes upstairs to tell Tori, she shows him pictures of girls and human internal organs that she found under Brandon's mattress. They both feel worried and decide they should talk to him. While camping, Kyle has a conversation with him about girls and explains that he may start developing feelings now that he is growing up. During the night, Tori wakes up and sees that Brandon is not inside the tent, so she goes outside to look for him. On the other hand, Caitlin is sleeping in her bedroom when she suddenly wakes up because something starts playing loudly on her computer. Mom? Honey, there's no one here. You had to believe me he was right there. Who was? Brandon Breyer. Brandon, where are you, baby? Honey, it's 10:30 at night. Come on, man, let's get inside. Yeah. So the wolf is back. I think this might be Brandon. It was the wolf. Babe, a wolf can't do this. It can't rip a freaking door off and break a lock. But our 12-year-old son can. It's about working together, building trust. All right, you're up next, big god. Let's hear for Brad. Who's it? You? Oh, stuffed it. Wait, it's just a fluff, right? Knock it off. Hey, damn it, Galen Gamanda. He's a pervert. What are you doing? In the principal's office, Tori says her son has already apologized and insists it was an accident. However, Caitlin's mother, Erica, calls Brandon an animal and demands that the sheriff arrest him. The principal tells them that Brandon will be suspended for 2 days and will have daily sessions with the school counselor. Erica mocks the decision, saying the counselor is his aunt, so it means nothing. She also claims that Brandon was in Caitlin's bedroom 2 days earlier, but Kyle states they were camping 30 miles away, so it is impossible. He may look like us and sound like us, but he's never bled. Not once in his whole life. He's ever been cut or broken a bone or had a bruise. And now he's hurting people. Well, Ishikaro. Ishikaro means take. Brothers, Ishikaro, brothers, Ikami, who am I? Where did I come from? We did not adopt you. We found you in the woods. You're gonna do incredible. You lied to me. Wait, I hate you. I hate this place. What's going on? Take your photo. Takes the world's fruit. Caitlin is working on her laptop when it suddenly begins to malfunction. As she shuts it, she turns and sees Brandon standing in her room holding flowers. She becomes terrified and starts crying, but Brandon calmly says he has just learned that he is special, and soon everyone in the world will know it. She tells him her mother has warned her not to talk to him. Brandon replies that he will handle it and leaves, placing the flowers behind. Hey, who's messing with me? Whoa. And this is exactly what the Batman was warning us about. He has the power to wipe out the entire human race, and if we believe there's even a 1% chance that he is our enemy, we have to take it as an absolute certainty. And we have to destroy him. The following morning, Brandon tells his parents that he has thought everything through and that he is fine with it. Tori and Kyle feel slightly relieved hearing this. At the diner, the sheriff investigates the scene while his deputy explains that Erica was last seen there and has not been heard from since. As the sheriff looks around, he also notices the strange symbol on the window. Merrily speaks with Brandon and admits that it may feel strange that she is both his aunt and his counselor, but since she is the only counselor at school, there's no other option. When she asks whether he feels guilty about what happened to Caitlin, Brandon shows no regret and says he knows he is superior and that sometimes bad things are meant to happen to certain people. Shocked and unsettled by his response, Merrily explains that as a counselor, she must report his behavior honestly to the sheriff and the school. That night, Brandon lies awake in his bed while Kyle and Noah play pool at a bar with friends. Noah talks about the incident at the diner. When one of the men asks Kyle if Brandon is responsible, both Kyle and Noah warn him to be careful with his words. A little later, Noah decides to head home because Merrily will be waiting for him. Kyle offers to drop him home, saying that he shouldn't drive after drinking, but Noah insists that he's okay to drive. While Tori is looking for Brandon at home, he goes to Merrily's house. She is surprised to see him at her door so late, but he says he needs to talk and it will not take long. Back in your office, you mentioned something about talking to the sheriff tomorrow. That can't happen ever. It's just not good for anyone. And it's really not good for you. You showing up at my house this late is very inappropriate. I'm gonna need you to go home now. Okay, be safe. Oh, Brandon? Are you gonna tell my parents you're lucky if that's all I do? No. Come on. Time to go. Nope. God dare it. Oh my God, baby. Where have you been? Actually, I'm just really tired. I'm gonna go to bed. I told you if we don't do something, it's just gonna get one. No, we should have done something a long time ago. This is on us. Later that night, Kyle has a dream in which he sees Tori lifting a child out of the spaceship. Then blood begins dripping from her body and the child's eyes start glowing red. Kyle suddenly wakes up when his phone rings and it is Merrily calling. They hurry to the hospital where Merrily tells them that Noah has died in an accident and his face is so badly damaged that she is not allowed to see him. She then asks if Brandon reached home safely since he came to her house late the previous night. Kyle and Tori exchange shocked looks as they realize he lied about playing soccer. Your Uncle Noah passed away, he's scum. I feel like you want me to cry or something. Do you want to cry? I'm your mom. I will always defend you. Look, we know you were there. What else are you lying to us about? I'm gonna go upstairs. No, you're not. Hello? Are you alright? What? Ever turn against our son? It's not our son, but he's killing us. As the sheriff reviews the recent incidents, he notices the similarity between the symbol on the diner windows and the one drawn on the road near Noah's wrecked truck at home. Kyle looks through old photos of Brandon and becomes emotional. He tells Tori he plans to take Brandon away for the weekend to spend time with him. The next morning, they pack up and leave to hunt and camp. While Tori paints alone in the living room, the sheriff visits her. He shows her a photo of the symbol and asks if she recognizes it. She denies knowing anything about it, but he suggests it resembles the initials BB, as in Brandon Breyer. Tori tells him to leave and refuses to let him search the house. After locking the door, she feels uneasy and starts to think Kyle might be right. She rushes upstairs and opens Brandon's notebook, finding it filled with the strange symbols, along with drawings detailing how he killed Erica and Noah, and about being superior and ruling everyone. Man. Mom, where's Dad? I'm home, Mom. I'm on my way. Corey? Yeah. We got our first one back up at the Breyer residence. Repeat, I have a 217 in progress at the Breyer residence. She suddenly remembers that the only time she has seen Brandon get hurt was by the spaceship hidden in the barn. She rushes there, but is horrified to find Erica's naked body nailed to the barn wall with the strange symbols drawn around her in blood. As the red light in the barn flickers on and off, Tori breaks off a sharp piece of metal from the spaceship and starts searching for Brandon. When she cannot find him, she begins whistling and calling his name. Brandon whistles back, and she turns to see him standing inside the barn. Mom? There is good inside you. Ah. Breaking news at this hour, a passenger jet has crashed. Details are still coming in, but there are believed to be no survivors among the 268 passengers on board. Investigators are not yet sure what caused the plane to drop suddenly from the sky and crash into this small family farm. Among the reported dead are the residents of the farmhouse, Kyle and Tori Breyer. They are survived by their 12-year-old son, Brandon. I hope you guys enjoyed the recap, and if you did, then be sure to check out other awesome movies and series on the channel, and as always, thank you very much for watching.